Hey guys, welcome back to Crazy Dave's Kitchen. Yeah, I know, it's been a while since I've actually did some videos. So I'm going to kind of give you a breakdown of what I've been up to for the last year or so. So about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I was laid off from my job as an insurance agent. When you've been doing it for so long, you become, too costly for the company, and unfortunately they lay you along with the other senior employees off, and you're out trying to figure out what to do. But at the same time, I didn't want to do an office job anymore. So I kind of went back and said, what do I like to do? I like to drive. In fact, I was a bus driver in my earlier days for the local public transportation system. I said, man, I love to drive. Let me just go back and become a truck driver. So I went back to school and became a truck driver. I worked for a company called Warner. This is one of their shirts here. A great company that I worked with. My only downside to that was lack of home time. But that's okay. I loved what I did. Amazing. I traveled all, across the Midwest here. I did California, Arizona, Oregon, Washington, Nevada. I was up and around, just all over the place, delivering goods for everybody. Really amazing job. I'm going to show you a picture of my truck here. Okay, so that was my truck. Beautiful. 2019 Freightliner. That thing was amazing. That was my girl, and I actually named her. Everybody kind of names your truck, and it's kind of like something that you just do. And I named this one Midlife Crisis because I'm 45 years old, and a lot of people used to make fun of me going, man, you totally switched up your career. You're having a midlife crisis. So I named her Midlife Crisis. All right, what do I got for you guys today? All right, I'm going to do a throwback. Not really dry aging. I'm just going to go back to my original roots, and that's just some simple recipes that I've kind of stumbled across, and I looked at them and I modified them. That's right, modify. That's what Crazy Dave does. So what do I got for you guys today? It's an old school classic from the Great Depression, okay? It's normally got 3 ingredients. What does it have? Well, onions, okay? That's the number 1 ingredient. It's got some stale bread back then. I did toast, but we're going to make that into breadcrumbs. And what else? Peanut butter. That was the 3 simple ingredients for their dishes at that time. I'm going to twist it up, and I'm going to modify it and make it even better and bring it to modern time. Okay, so you saw the onions, you saw the peanut butter, you saw the toast that's going to become breadcrumbs. But what you didn't see is what I'm going to do next. I've got some right here. These are like some peanuts here, kind of chopped up nuts. I've got 1 pound of bacon that we're going to use, and then it's up to you guys whether you want to go with a serrano pepper or a jalapeno pepper, depending on what kind of heat you want. The reason why I chose these is because looking at the recipe and hearing other reviews on it, they said it kind of tasted more like an Asian Thai, and it was actually really good. So I said, okay, Thai food is usually spicy. Their recipe did not have the serrano or the jalapeno, so I said, okay, let's kick it up a notch. Let's add something a little bit spicy, give it that kind of Thai flavor, but also keeping the recipe as simple as possible. In a few moments, I'm going to show you how to put it all together and make it an amazing dish, especially with the times that we're going through now. That's right, the coronavirus. It's got the whole world in a pandemic, and buying food or finding food is really hard. I mean, it's hard to find chicken, it's hard to find beef. You can find vegetables, that's for sure. I don't know why. I guess people don't like vegetables. So this one pretty much looks almost like a vegetarian other than the bacon. Sit back, relax. I'm going to show you how it's done. Okay, so one of the first things I did is I took the toast, remember that toast? And I made it into breadcrumbs, okay? I used my little blender here and I crushed them up. You can, crush them by hand or do whatever you want. Now, if you have breadcrumbs in your pantry, go ahead and use them. But again, this is kind of trying to keep the original recipe. I decided to go with the serrano pepper. I did de-seed it. It's up to you guys whether you want to de-seed it or not, depending on how spicy you really want to go. Because remember, the seeds is what really kind of burns your mouth. So I de-seeded it, 1 serrano pepper, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and peel the onion, and then I'm going to go ahead and core out the center. Now you can take the center here and put it in your garden and grow onions if you want. Okay, so here I diced up the serrano pepper, okay, kind of fine. I cored the onions, I peeled them and cored them, and you'll see that there's a good hole missing out of here. That's because this is going to be all stuffed with that peanut butter mixture I'm going to show you in 1 second here, okay? Now, also, you may want to lay down some aluminum foil as individual sheets because you are going to wrap the onion up before you put it into your grill. The next step in the process is we're going to get our mixing bowl here ready. We're going to add the peanuts, or the mixed nuts, I should say chopped nuts. We're going to add the serrano pepper. Put that in there. Try to get as much as you can in there. Okay. Now you're also going to go ahead and add just a little bit of breadcrumbs right now, about half, because we're going to use this to adjust the texture. Okay. Peanut butter. You're going to take this and kind of put as much as you can, maybe about half the jar. You're going to put that into your mixture. Okay. And the cool thing is, if you actually make too much of this mixture, guess what? I have more onions. Make more. Feed the neighbors, okay? Now, with the coronavirus, I'm not sure if the neighbors are going to take it, but you know what? You can always offer a helping hand because everybody needs help some way or another, okay? All right, I'm going to put it all together. Then I'm going to go ahead and get the blender out, or the mixer. I'm going to mix it all up, and I'm going to show you when it's all done, the consistency that you're looking for in here. Okay, so now I laid down a couple sheets of aluminum foil here. That's one for each of the onions here. I've got the peanut butter blend mixture, nice and really cool. And you'll see it's kind of, still got a texture. You can see the breadcrumbs in it. You can even add more breadcrumbs if you'd like to make it a little bit more drier. And then I've got a pound of some beautiful bacon here. You could use toothpicks. I'm not going to use toothpicks. I can't find them. I don't know where it is. But let's go ahead and put these together. So the first thing we're going to do is kind of just smack it in there. And we're going to kind of take the peanut butter, not like that. And we're going to start kind of, push it in here. Stuff this onion really, really well, okay? And once you get it nice and stuffed, kind of, like I said, get it nice and stuffed. And then we're going to wrap it up with the bacon, and we're going to seal it up with the aluminum foil. So next, what we're going to do is this stuff. You can see the bottom. I wrapped one piece of bacon around that way. And since we got, a lot of bacon here, let's go ahead and put one on the top. So we're just going to kind of put it underneath here and bring it together like that. Okay. Now, if you really want to, I guess, since we got more bacon, everybody loves bacon, right? Let's do another one this way. Lift it up. And we're going to stuff it underneath there. Okay. And there you go. Now, if you're really creative and you love bacon, dude, wrap the whole thing up with bacon. Once this is wrapped, we're going to bring it over. And we just want to kind of, fold it in and make a beautiful ball. Now, don't throw it at anybody, okay, guys? I know this thing probably could be a good intruder stopper, but hey, you didn't hear that from Crazy Dave. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish assembling these things. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I got plenty of that peanut butter mixture right there, and I had some bell peppers. I said, man, you know what? We've heard of stuffed bell peppers where you use the ground beef and stuff. Man, you know what? Let's get creative. Let's do something crazy. I mean, come on, it's his Crazy Dave's kitchen. And let's go ahead and stuff one of these bell peppers also with that peanut butter mixture. Let's see what we get. So I'm going to go ahead and stuff this one up with a lot of that peanut butter. I've only got 2 pieces of bacon left. And I'm going to go ahead and probably, put the bacon inside of this and stuff it, see what happens. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the bacon inside or outside. Well, I'll figure that one out, but it's up to you guys, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and stuff these, wrap them up, then we'll fire up the grill. Okay guys, so I just fired up the grill. I set it for 225. I put the onions over here on the top rack, and over here I put the bell peppers. I wanted to keep them off the center rack because, you know, that's my modified grill here, and that's the flamethrower. I'm gonna leave it in here, maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Check it, see what happens, and go from there. Okay guys, so I just pulled the onions and the bell peppers out of the grill. You might hear the kitty cat meowing. That's the new cat, not Onyx, aka little, whatever you want to call it. Can't curse on YouTube anymore because they'll get mad. But that's Pierce. We call him Little Black Kitty because he's like a runt, 8 months old, really, really small. You might see him on camera, maybe not. All right, so right here we got the 4 onions and the 2 bell peppers. We kind of did as a little side thing to be crazy. So let's go ahead and open one of these things up, and we're gonna take a look at it and see what it looks like. It's been in the grill, so it's kind of been smoky, so it's gonna have a smoky flavor to it. At about 225, 270, back and forth. I've kind of been playing with that, and left it in there for about an hour and a half or so. So let's go ahead and open these things up. See if we can zoom in here. And let's take a look at this. Now that's the onion. We got the bacon on it. And what we're going to do is, let me go ahead and get a plate real quick, and we'll remove that. And we'll put it on the plate. Right, so let's go ahead and put this over here. And we're going to put it right there. Now that's the onion with the bacon and the peanut butter. Let's see if we can get a nice good zoom in on that, man. Look at that, how amazing that looks. I mean, that's absolutely, oh, there you go, amazing. All right, let me get a knife, and we're gonna go ahead and kind of cut into this thing. And I'll grab a fork over here somewhere. Let's take a look and see what we got. All right, bacon looks nice. Cut this baby in half. Look at that. You got the peanut butter, and you got your onions. There's some more peanut butter right there. It's very, very hot. I mean, you can see this thing steaming. But in the Great Depression days, they served this actually as a meal. So you got the peanut butter, you got the onions, you got the bacon. Now, they didn't put bacon on it. So remember, that's a Crazy Dave add-on. So kind of chop it up and just taste it and see what it's like, you know? So let's see here. Now, I love onions, but this is a cooked onion, and this thing's still hot. Maybe not that big of a bite. Let's see. Ooh, hot. Ooh. But you know what? That's really good. Like, oh, and the serrano pepper. Remember, I put 2 of them in there. It's not an overkill. It's right there. But man, that's actually amazing, guys. A little bit. I'm gonna open up that bell pepper. First, I want to eat that. That's like really, really good. So go ahead and make that. We'll get to the bell pepper in a second. We'll be right back. Okay, guys. So this is, he's looking at the camera. Little Black Kitty. His name is Pierce. Little Coffee Bean Jasmine loves black cats. And she was kind of sad, you know, with the departure of Onyx. And then, I don't know if you heard or not, but Oreo, he moved out. Literally, I'm like, this cat moved out of the house. He literally packed up his bag and said, see you. He's hanging out with the neighbor. The neighbor's like, yeah, I know he's your cat, but he hangs out over here. Dude, I'm telling you, you ever have a cat that moved out of the house? I don't know. All right, we're going to put him down. All right, he's gone. All right, so the verdict on the onions, Crazy Mommy's just not feeling too well to be on camera right now, but she did say that she was actually quite amazed with it. Little Coffee Bean, typical teenager, she's still sleeping, so we're not even gonna wake her up, okay? But now we're gonna go ahead and open up the bell pepper one, and now that was kind of a Crazy Dave thing. Don't know, the onion was amazing. But let's take a look here. We got this one opening up here. That actually is really good. Let me see if I can pick it up without burning myself. Oh, ow, that's hot. Look at those amazing juices. I'm actually gonna sprinkle that, man. You know what that is? That's all that bacon fat, man. You can't let that go to waste, right? All right, let's move this dish out of the way. Get a good, nice clean up on that. Or close up. All right, gotta use a paper towel. Yep, we still got paper towels over here, thankfully. All right, now this was green. Looks really good. There's the bacon. Let's see what happens here. Oh, wow, this thing cuts really nice. Wow. That's all the peanut butter mixture. Let's kind of mix it up here. And there's the bell pepper. Now this one looks like you're going to get more of that peanut butter mixture. The only thing I probably would have done differently is knowing that these have been in the foil, I probably would have put them into maybe like a baking dish and unwrapped them, kind of left them in the grill a little bit longer so they kind of, the bacon firmed up a little bit more and the peanut butter starts to dry out a little bit more, but still no big deal. Let's try bell peppers. Now I'm normally not a fan of bell peppers, but there's some bell pepper and a little bit of that peanut butter right there. And we'll see what happens. Not bad. I didn't really take the bell pepper in that one though. It's there, but it's really like gone. The onion one though had more flavor. This is more kind of sneaking the veggies to the kids kind of deal. Because the peanut butter, they're gonna like that. Again, the right level of heat with those two serrano peppers. Well, that's it. Quick, simple, easy recipe. Have fun making it. Stay safe out there. Make sure you maintain that 6-foot distance for the coronavirus. Until the next time, guys, peace out.